light as an abiotic factor. Light is a very important abiotic factor. Almost every life activity depends on light. For example, photosynthesis is totally dependent on light. Transpiration, removal of excess of water from the plant. Transpiration. Growth, reproduction. You have studied in 11th standard in first PU how light is important for photosynthesis. Light is the primary source of energy. Light energy in photosynthesis gets converted into chemical energy. Light is also important for formation of chlorophyll. In fact, the entire process of photosynthesis is so much dependent on light that the rate of photosynthesis varies with light intensity. As light intensity increases up to a particular level, the rate of photosynthesis also increases. For transpiration, we have seen opening of stomata is very important, and stomata in most of the plants, of course with exceptions, in most of the plants stomata are open during daytime so that transpiration can proceed. So the so-called stomatal movement is very much dependent on light. Growth. In fact, we have what are known as short day plants, long day plants, and day neutral plants. Depending on the duration of light required by them for exhibiting growth. Reproduction. Flowering, opening of the flower in most of the plants depends on the availability of light. Seed germination. Seed germination depends on light. So, in plants, almost every aspect of their life activity is directly or indirectly under the influence of light. In the aquatic habitats, based on the penetration of light, generally we recognize two zones. One is the littoral zone, and the other the limnatic zone. Littoral zone is represented by the coastal area. Where sufficient light is available, therefore there is abundance of plants. And when there is abundance of plants, there is also abundance of animals, because food is available for them. So abundance of plants and animals. Limnatic zone represents the actual water body, and in the limnatic zone we can further make a distinction into three regions: a photic zone, where light can penetrate, the aphotic zone, where there is little or no light available, and the profundal zone, also called benthic zone, where there is absolute darkness. The photic zone will have algae, because light can penetrate. The aphotic zone will have some kinds of animals, some herbivores, some carnivores, and so on, whereas the profundal zone will be characterized by only the so-called decomposers like bacteria and fungi.